What's up, Syracuse? The Migos.
Migos in the building.
You are now tuning in with Juice on Z89.
Z89, what's happening? Bow, skirt.
What? What? Hey, what? Yeah, down. Catch a oppin', we robbin', we moppin'. What's poppin'? The Glock in my pocket. Get shot in your face if I talk. Get me knockin', she moppin', she toppin'. If kid make the beat, then you know that bitch jumpin' and rockin'. Rockin', runnin' your apartment, no knockin'. Kick that nigga doin' with tails in the stockin'. We plotting like Capital One, so bitch, what's in your wallet? Cause my niggas clockin' them.
What's up, everybody? Harrison Singer here.
And it's your girl, Miss Naiya J.
And we are doing another special edition right now.
Yes, we are.
One of our phone interviews. This time around, it's with the one and only Z Wayne. Z Wayne, how's it going?
Yo, man, what it do, man? It's going on. How y'all feeling?
Oh, we're good, man. We're glad
good
to have you for sure.
Absolutely. I was
That's
like,
what's up,
I'm super excited for this interview because I'm not going to hold you. Like, one of my friends put me on to you, and I was like, wait a minute, this is fire. Hold up.
For real. Definitely.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Facts. And so just getting started for a lot of people that probably are just being put onto you right now, like, just go ahead and talk a little bit more about like why you started doing your music, what music really means to you, and kind of how you got started in the industry.
Okay, basically, music to me is a way to really paint a picture for people to see, you know, the world through your eyes. You know what I'm saying? To see what you go through, to see what you came over, like that you overcame, the obstacles and all types of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So basically, when I make music, I want to like influence people. I want them to listen and actually feel what I'm feeling, what I was feeling at the time. You know what I'm saying? That I recorded. How I came about doing music, I was about 15 years old, and I really stumbled upon it because all my friends, we was just sitting around like banging on the desk in class doing beats.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, you know, one thing led to another. Yeah, one thing led to another, and one Christmas, my mom had bought me like some studio equipment.
Ooh.
And it's been up since then, and that's been it for real.
Yeah.
I know those. Yeah, no, those table beats in the high school cafeteria, the things were different. I used to even be kind of nice. Like, I used to want to participate. I'm like, put me on the beat one time. Yeah, no, that's so dope.
That's what started that.
Yeah, awesome. So how'd you come up with your name? Like, how did Z Wayne occur?
That's first thing I gotta know.
Okay, where I'm from, my neighborhood, I'm from Robinson Place, Southeast DC. So,
Right.
When they shut our hood down, they had moved. They moved us around 1-5, and we just linked up with them, 1 Deuce and 1-5, and we just started calling it Z Squad. And I took the Z out of that, and I put the Wayne from my real name and just put it together.
Wow, that's dope.
That's dope. Yeah, absolutely. So
everybody's trying to copy my name.
I didn't really think about like D Wayne because I'm from Miami, so I didn't think about D Wayne at first. I was just like Z Wayne. I was like, that's kind of like, are we just switching up the acronyms? Like, but I love the fact that you did the Z for your squad and then with your name. I think that's really dope.
Definitely. So yeah, you got a few poppin' songs right now. I mean, one of them is called Poppin'. And then another one that dropped last November is called Ibaka. There's a video out for that now. Like,
go dummy, that's crazy.
Yeah, for real. Like, talk to me about the vibes and kind of what you were going for and what, you know, things were like making some of those tracks.
To be honest, like all my songs that I have, I freestyle them. So it's like, the vibe that I was in, like the vibe, because I don't write nothing down on paper. Like I don't write nothing down. Nothing. I just go to the booth. I swear, I just go in the booth with the headphones on and just whatever comes to my mind, I just sing. Yeah. So the poppin' song, how I came up with that, it just came about. I think I was saying like some little catchy little lines like. Stupid booty she pop. I was saying some catchy lines and I just went in there and just did it. And it just came about like that. The Ibaka, I told my producer I told him make a beat, because every song I do, we do it from scratch too, by the way. We make the beat from scratch. I think of the lyrics in my head from scratch. Everything starts from scratch. So I told him make a beat for me, and I just went in there and just started rapping. That's basically what it was. I went in there and started rapping, and then when the video came out, I saw a stop sign in the middle of the street. And I grabbed the stop sign, told all my friends to line up and just bob their head on beat.
That was fire. I peeped that in the video so hard, and I said, I don't know what it was. And it was like the stop sign was mad taller than everybody else, and y'all was just bumping your heads in the middle. I was like, I don't know what this is, but it was beautiful. I was like, this is so hard.
Yeah.
And I think that's so crazy because when you say that, like, I think it's kind of both ironic and beautiful that your name is like Z Wayne, because Lil Wayne literally says that he never writes his bars at all either. Yeah. He said he goes in there whatever he feels at the time he does. So that's crazy how you say that. And so my follow-up question to that is, so then what comes first? And is the bars then the beats, or the beats then the bars? Like, which one comes first?
The beat comes first. The beat comes first. He make the beat first. And then I just go in there and I like mumble a little bit, say something, and then I find one bar. And once I find one bar, then I just run with that. And I just create a whole song off of one bar.
Yeah. And I peeped that even in a lot of your music, because I was listening to a lot of your songs recently, like just before coming in here. Mm-hmm. I was like, wow, like every song, there was no like chorus, then a verse, like all it just straight consistent bars.
Straight ass,
and I was like, how does and see that makes a whole lot more sense. I'm just like that, wow, to put all that together and just to see that you just go off the dome with your like the way it just is all choreographed, and then afterwards, that's crazy. That's amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That, you noticed that. That's cool. You noticed that.
I did. See, I'm a music connoisseur. Like, I know good music with aficionado. I know good music when I hear it.
That's funny. Yeah, so I gotta ask too though. You born in? Were you first? I guess were you born and raised in DC? Because I know you're from there, but is that where you were from the start?
Yeah, I was born and raised. Yeah, born and raised in DC, Southeast.
So who were some of the people that you kind of were always rocking on, either in the headphones or on the speaker all the time growing up?
Yeah.
Oh, growing up, Fat Trail, that's one. That's like the main person, Fat Trail.
Didn't you just hop on a track with him too?
Yeah. That's what actually started me. Like that's what really got me like on top of like the music, like just being around him.
So,
but I was bumping him back in the day. I think this was around the era when like Chief Keef at first came out.
Yeah.
G Herbo.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah, G Herbo. I was just bumping basically the whole like Chicago music scene and a few like DC rappers.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's about it.
So like I'm not gonna ever try and put anyone kind of in a boxing group. But like one thing I loved about the stuff I was hearing too from all the music that you've dropped, or a lot of it at least, not all of it, but a lot of it, is it does have that kind of Memphis grunge sound as well, which I fuck with real heavy. Like I really like that stuff.
Yeah.
So I was curious what your thoughts were on that too.
That's especially the Ibaka one.
Of course. Definitely.
Yeah, that one hard. I like that one because I was trying to go like what I be trying to do, because like if you listen to all the music that come out of my city, everybody rap like the same. They sound the same. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sound the same down here. But I'm like, I sound different than most people. You know what I'm saying? That's because I study music and I listen to like so much other music, different people, and I actually learn from it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stubborn. I don't just stick to one thing. That's why a lot of people come up and they fall off, because they don't know how to switch it up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Stay versatile.
So what do you mean by like you study music?
Like nobody will ever think.
Oh no, go ahead.
I study I study the flows that people use. I just listen to a lot of music. Like that's how I got so. That's why I'm so good. Like I can rap and give you a song like Ibaka that sound like I wrote it. But the whole time I was just freestyling the joint, like the whole, because I know it so much. I listen to music. I just know how to do it. So like it comes so easy. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Right. And so also, since we're just on the topic of Ibaka right now, I wanted to pull up a lyric specifically that I heard, because I was like, I need to explain. So you said, and I quote, "My friends don't be Robin, they be Batman." I was like, okay, explain.
I said, hold up.
Don't be capping. Oh, you don't remember?
No, I said niggas ain't doing no robbing. Niggas be Batman. As in, Batman and Robin. You know.
Oh,
I thought that's what you...
see, that's why I had to ask. I was like, I'm missing something. I was trying to...
Oh, because you literally thought like Robin.
They be back, got you. So they don't be side kicking. They don't be side kicking.
Yeah.
Heard.
Yeah.
I thought
that's what I meant, bro.
So that's a confusion. I thought that's what she was talking about too.
No, true, but see...
It was two meanings to it, though. Like, it could be two meanings to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Right.
it's double. Yeah, absolutely.
I felt like there was a double entendre
Wordplay, that's
going on.
wordplay, bro.
Yes,
That's where we brought up Lil Wayne, bro. Like
that's what I'm talking about. And to do that off
king
dome,
stuff. That's king
what?
stuff right there. Yeah,
That's
for sure.
wild.
I don't even know. I just was rapping. I don't even
Whatever
know.
you're feeling, yeah, no,
I love that.
100%.
And then still going off that then, so do you think that you be capping in your raps? Like, you know, a lot of people talk a lot of stuff, but they don't really be living that life or meaning it. So do you think at some points you just be flexing your bars, or do you sometimes...
No, I don't never do that. I talk about everything. I don't do that. I don't do that.
If you are bad,
You
then
wanna
no,
quote
you
me,
probably
you
should be
can-
capping. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I'm not. I ain't
Batman
saying I'm
flies
that,
low
man.
key.
I ain't
Batman
saying-
flies low key.
Nah.
But yeah.
Nah, though. If you listen to like the lyrics I said, you like point one out.
Right.
I explain it and tell you if I was capping on that. But I don't think I was capping because I don't be capping.
Okay.
Facts.
Bet. We might have to come back to that and do like a little genius rundown.
Yeah, I was thinking that
like,
too.
we should come back to that. We're going to come back
Genius,
to you on
yeah.
that. We're going to do a genius rundown since you brought it up.
Hey,
but
I'll probably see him there soon.
So y'all think I'm capping basically.
no, I don't think you're capping, but I know for a fact that a lot of people love to talk about like some of the music that they come through, and then sometimes,
they do.
you know, because I think it was TK, he was kind of just like, I ain't got no Glocks, like I don't run with no
There are a lot
stuff.
of guys. I don't want to drop
Yeah.
names and stuff too, but it's just like people get
Yeah.
called out for all that kind of
Facts.
stuff, and it's so obvious too. It's
Yeah.
like, come on,
Yeah.
like,
Right.
yeah,
But
like
Facts.
Lil Pump never touched the like a gun.
no,
or nothing,
come on.
bro.
Like sometimes they really do be
Yeah, like
capping.
that's him though. That's him. Like
yeah, no, I mean
Right.
that's definitely there's a lane for it. So it's
Yeah.
not, we're not gonna definitely no hate, definitely not.
Right.
Definitely not.
But do you think
Yeah.
people like that are valid? Like, would you say they're like even people that do it for clout kind of rappers? I would even say like, for example, you know, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Like, do you believe they're valid? Like, as far as being an actual artist, when a lot of it is kind of just like pandering.
do I think he's valid? I mean, to be honest, people take artists like this one. Your job as an artist is to entertain people. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, yeah, he valid to be. I mean, everything he was dropping was going gold, platinum, and
Yeah.
number one, and billion, and 500 million views, billion views. So,
Yep.
and that, like, you know what I'm saying? Since as an artist, he can entertain people. He was selling out all the shows. So, as an artist, yeah, like he was successful, but people mixing artistry up and like and to like the regular life thing. Like as far as him as a regular person, you know how that came about. Everybody saw that, so I wouldn't, you know. But as an artist, though, I think yeah, he cool though as an artist.
Okay, yeah, I bet.
I fuck with him at first though. I was cool with him like before the extra stuff came out. I was cool with him, but I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, it was just a question because I like a lot of his music too. Some of the stuff I just put on and then
It's
I just
hype.
be
No,
yeah, exactly.
absolutely,
I be mad hype. So I was just asking really because I know sometimes that not everybody can separate necessarily the artist from like who they are as a person. Sometimes I just wanted to know if like, you know, if the two intertwined or if like sometimes the music precedes
Yeah, from
the
someone who's
person.
in the shit, like
Yeah.
someone who's in with it, obviously.
Yeah, I separate that from who he like really is as a person. Because in our reality though, like even the situation that he was around like some real solid dudes in the streets. They should have known better anyway to have a person like that around him. If they knew like the whole time that he was like soft or scared, or they knew it was a possibility that if this whole operation go down, he could be the one that, you know. So to have him around saying certain things that he shouldn't have saw, I mean, that's their fault. You know what I'm saying? Because he only doing what he was going to do regardless. He not built like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't blame him for doing something he was going to do regardless. I'm not saying it's cool to do that, but if I know somebody's soft, I'm not going to have him around while I'm doing stuff, and I know he can't hold his water. You know what I mean?
No, that's
basically what I saw. But as far as the artist, though, he was cool, though.
Yeah. No.
I liked him as an artist.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know?
And so just revisiting back to you, I would say my question right now is kind of like, what makes you stand out from like different rappers? Like, what is unique about Z Wayne?
Oh, like basically, I mean, number one, I can like give you any type of song and switch my whole style up.
Yeah.
I can work with anybody. And I can just give you a whole with my music. It ain't all the same thing, the same every time.
Right.
My style different. I stand out when I walk in the room. You can tell that I'm not like other people. I'm just all around better than people. You know what I mean? That's just how that's just how I look at myself. You know. So that's what makes me different. You know what I'm saying? And I don't ride no wave. I ain't pressed to work with nobody. I ain't riding nobody wave. I just do me.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna ask. I was gonna say my next question. Well, I know you kind of name dropped some names that you were kind of looking up to when you were just starting out in this thing, but now that you got a name, you're really starting to make a name for yourself, and now you're getting hundreds of thousands of streams on songs. It's like, is there anyone that kind of comes to mind that now, like bigger picture?
That I work with?
Yeah, like who you'd want to work with?
Man. Glock 9.
Yes! Oh, shout out to Florida. Stop it.
I know you from there. You just told me that I knew you was going to do that.
Yeah. That's a fact. And I know my music, especially Goff.
Who else? Quinn NFN. I think he's from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I work with G Herbo too.
Lit.
A lot of love. People show a lot of love to G Herbo, fellow rapper.
YNW Melly.
Yes.
Okay,
oh my God,
yeah.
Melly. Shout out another Florida.
Yeah.
Love it.
Y'all will know. You know the nigga named Raw Youngin.
Raw Youngin?
Nah, he don't sound familiar. I have to look.
From Florida too.
Heard that, Raw. I know for a fact. Like they're getting real popular now, but Raw Wave for a fact, and then Major 9.
Yeah,
If you don't know Major 9, bro, get on him. Like
Football
today.
Player, producer, yeah.
Yeah, football player, producer. He played for the Browns. You know?
No, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, Major 9. He's dope too. There's a lot of really good music coming out of like all these different places. Like you said, like you from Maryland, like this. I mean DC. Excuse me. But like even like the real small knit communities that are really tie and hold on into that kind of culture of music. Like I'm really proud of all the real, musicians and artists that are coming out of these places. And I think like I'm so glad that Spotify and all these different outlets are really there to provide, outlets for y'all because, not everybody can get on the radio. So it's real hard, but y'all are dead valid. So I'm really glad that people are just able to like get to know you as an artist, but also get to hear your music.
Absolutely. One thing I got to know too, though, we're talking about Miami, a lot of the Southeast, and I got to know, like, you come at this thing, and I love this. Like, you come at the whole thing, I think, as opposed to anyone else, from the DMV, right? Like, there's obviously when people think the DMV, a lot of people think like Gold Link and stuff. That's a whole different sound. What do you got to kind of say? Yeah, like, what do you kind of got to say to, like, all the folks that are kind of paying attention to the rap scene, back in the DMV and tell them, like, how you're going to rep kind of the area as you continue to grow.
Blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta put some respect on it, you know what I'm saying? Because I always say this, even to my friends, I want to, okay, let me say this. All right, if you think of, Atlanta, you got big people in Migos and Lil Baby. Even the smallest artists are big. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So when it comes to DC, you can think of somebody, but they not super huge. They not on no Drake level. They not on no Travis Scott level. Mm-hmm. No, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I kind of want to be that person to kind of like show them what's really good over here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't think they know. They don't know that we can really we really got a lot of talent over here. So I want to be that person to show that, you know what I'm saying, like what's really going on over here. Like we can really rap. We can really stay in the industry and stay afloat. You know what I mean?
Right.
Absolutely.
Because we got a lot of artists like that got in the industry, but it's like after a year or two, it's like that's it. You know what I mean? They couldn't keep up. They couldn't stay afloat. So I want to be different than that. You
go to any Redskins games or Wizards games? You a big fan of any of those teams?
Yeah. John Wall, that's my homie. So I'll be going to the Wizards game.
Absolutely. Okay, lit.
Tough year this year, but I mean, he's a ball. He balls out for sure.
I only been to one Redskins game, but Wizards game, yeah. John Wall, that's my dude.
What do you think of Haskins though? Is he the truth or not?
I think whoever we get, we gonna make
make it work. Absolutely.
We got a curse. We got a curse on us. So anybody that come,
be the owner.
It's just we gonna make them look terrible.
Oh man.
That's how I look at it. When I went to the Redskins game, I started arguing with my girlfriend because I was so frustrated.
Yeah.
I was so frustrated because they disappoint every time.
I feel you. I'm a Jets fan, so I feel your pain.
They disappoint every time. It's like, wow.
It's tough.
Wow.
No.
I think the furthest we got lately was when we had RG3 and he took us with
the playoffs that one year.
That was it.
Then he popped his knee, and then the rest was history.
Yeah, what year was that?
That was like 2012, I think. So that was a minute now. That was like
exactly.
7-8 years.
2020. We ain't did nothing.
God damn.
Yep. Yikes.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild, but
bad, but
nah.
Yeah.
we'll see though.
Facts. No. Speaking about wizards, wait for it, because I peeped. You have a song called Z Wiz with the Waverly, which is the Waverly Place interlude.
That's fire.
What the heck? Like, talk about that.
I love that show.
Talk about that.
I don't know. It's something different. I like that. I like that show. So I told my producer, make me a beat. You know what I mean? A little bouncy beat. I could just rap on and just do that. So I did it. When I'm in the studio, my songs start off as jokes, to be honest with you. Once I posted on my Instagram, I'm talking 30, 40,000 views on my Instagram. So I'm like, okay, they like this. And then, like, instantly everybody started trying to copy it. So I had to hurry up and drop it. But it started off as a joke, though.
No, I feel that.
I like that. But I got other samples that, like, when my other videos, when this project drop on the 13th, and y'all see the video that's gonna drop the same day, then you gonna want to call me back.
Absolutely,
but no, because pick up, because we are gonna call
for sure.
Could say that.
Everyone should keep an eye out on that. Everyone should keep an eye out for that for sure.
I'm gonna take that.
Bet.
Y'all gonna see the video.
No, it's lit. And I think that's so funny that you say your stuff is all jokes, because you also got a song all about the Faygo soda. I was like, first of all, are they endorsing you? Because you went hard on that song and just gave them mad free promo.
I was gonna say, like,
where's
they should
the
throw
check?
a bag for that.
Where's the check?
I did. I tried to. We tried to work on that, because what happened was, like, in my video, I had if you look in the beginning, my cousin had a Faygo in his hand. I think it was a cherry one, and we set him up like we was bowling, and he bowled the Faygos and knocked them all down. If you looked at it in the beginning, so when my video dropped, everybody was tagging Faygo, and like 4 days later they come out with the Faygo bowling challenge.
Oh
wow!
They never. So I know they got that from me. But it's all good, though.
That's so crazy. See, when people don't give you your credit, but you start here just doing good work,
and
that's
they be capping, like you were saying.
And they be capping. That's what I'm saying. I was just like, yo, this is mad lit. Like, you done turned something into a whole enterprise, but man, that's whack. But it's all good, though. My fire song.
So, I gotta ask, though, too, kind of on a separate note, we talked a little bit about football, the Skins, the Wizards, and but what else can Z Wayne be found doing outside of making music in his spare time?
I play basketball too.
Yeah, hoop.
Actually, I went to college. I went to college for basketball too.
Wow.
I went to Allegheny. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on. If you look my name up, I'm on the Washington Post. Like in the that's our news down here in DC. I'm on the Washington Post.
Excuse me.
On my team.
The Washington Post. Excuse me.
We got a hooper.
Facts.
I was on there. If you look it up, they got an article on me and my team, and you can see my name clear as day. Say I was a leading scorer.
Hey.
But, I always got to go back to that, because my friends, we argue all day, so I got to pull that article up 40 times a day.
Gotta add something in there in one of these tracks nowadays that you literally be balling like, whoa, like dead ass, and talk about not capping in your rhymes too, like that's that right there, you know. That's funny.
Yeah, don't be capping. Those don't be capping.
Absolutely, my respect for that for sure. No doubt.
Yeah. I would also say one of my last ending questions, just like how you mentioned earlier, we were talking about teams and having solid people in your circle. Who are some of those solid people in your circle? Like, who do you keep around you to keep you a level head, to keep you, sustainable, like you said, in the game, so you don't necessarily fall off or, unfortunately get into some of the things that have taken a lot of our great young rappers so early?
I keep my manager. For sure, like, he want to keep me level-headed. Like, he don't have to tell me what to do, as far as to go to the studio and do this and do that, because I do that on my own. Like, I know the work. I work hard on my own. Right. But as far as keep me level-headed, the people I want around me, my manager, a few other artists that I'm trying to bring up after me. One of them, his name is BRM Honcho.
Period.
Another one named Hendog.
Okay.
Another one is Fat Jesus.
Heard.
His name gonna cause some controversy.
I hope he can walk the walk, honestly, right?
Yeah, that's who else? And a couple other people, they be around. We got Like, we got like a promotion team, and we just got a whole group. We trying to like make our name stick in the earth.
Absolutely. You respect for sure. So I mean, I guess on a party note, what is one thing about Z-Wayne that is interesting that also though fans like A, first we haven't covered, but also then B, like fans that are always listening to you and bumping your shit is like, oh damn, like I gotta know this about this guy I would have never known.
One thing they gotta know about me is that that's hard. What's a secret? I guess something they need to know. Something to people. No, shut up. Y'all heard that?
No, I heard mumbling, but you said shut up.
I don't know.
Oh man, I'm weak.
I don't know. I'm scared of heights. I don't know.
Damn, I'm not gonna squeeze anything out of you, but I'm hoping we get better. I'm scared of heights too, bro.
I'm terrified of heights. Like when I go to like meetings in the buildings and shit in New York, and we like on top floors, I can't go by the window. I can't look out the window.
You can't look at the window. You like, I want all my meetings on the first, second floor.
Right.
Yeah, because my leg, when I go up to all the way to the top, my knees will be shaking. Like my knees. I can't do that shit. That shit be ticking. I don't know.
Oh, I feel you. So you're not the type to go to, I forget, it's like one of the tallest buildings in New York and you can look down.
Empire State.
Yeah,
building,
you get to like look down, see through, you not with it.
Not about that.
Hell no, I ain't going to that. I don't do none of that. Roller coasters or none of that.
Oh, no roller coasters either.
Oh, feel that. Bad.
Hell no. I got on one of the kiddie rides recently, and I was.
That was still too much.
No, I feel you. I can't do the big roller coasters anyways. Like all my friends are like, let's go to Busch Gardens. I'm like, dude, I'm not finna waste my money because I'm not getting on no rides.
Yeah, that's funny.
I go for the water slides and the funnel cake.
That's a fact. Water slides and a funnel cake. I'm from Florida, so I love a good beach. I'll stay my behind right there all day.
No doubt.
That's enough water rides for me.
As long as I'm not free falling in the air, I'm good.
Okay, bet. I can attest to that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I guess one thing too that I forgot to ask too, like I guess this is my last question, is like what do you think like about all the I guess most recently like the Pop Smoke stuff and like just kind of the unfortunate stuff that we've seen kind of happen on I guess not on as light of a note, but like I'm curious to always hear like what people kind of in the game kind of have to say about this kind of stuff,
Yeah, okay. It's hard to like. I don't really know because I really wasn't. I heard a few songs about him before, but as far as the whole situation, it was unfortunate.
Yeah.
But they said he threw a party at his house the night before or something like that. Mm-hmm. But you can't do that. You can't let your guard down. You can't do that.
Right.
And the whole story, I gotta hear the full story because they said the doors was dead bolted, so he couldn't get out.
Yep.
Or something. I gotta hear more of the story before I say like. I don't know how that happened. I don't really know how it happened, so I don't want to say. Watch who you keep around because it probably wasn't nobody that he knew, but it probably was. I don't really know yet. So
yeah,
right.
I need to hear more before I.
Yeah. I agree. I just feel like just starting off this whole I just think about all the young like talented rappers that we lost, like R.I.P. Juice, and like it's really crazy because when you really are just getting to experience someone's talent, that I just feel like they were brought on earth to say and to speak and to think that I'm never gonna hear another Pop Smoke. Like what? Like it blows me so much. So it's just really unfortunate to hear that, and not even that. And Nipsey, it just keeps going. It's just really unfortunate and it's so sad.
It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks.
It
felt like it hit home because it felt like Juice WRLD. I was into his music like the moment he was discovered. Like I love his music. So it was like when that happened, I was shocked. And they be young. Like Pop Smoke was 20, Juice WRLD was 21.
X was 20.
X was 20.
Crazy.
Yep.
Like a lot of like it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Absolutely.
That's
it's unfortunate.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no,
for sure.
But that's a fact. But before we let you go,
it teaches us lessons too. So everything happens for a reason. It just teaches us lessons though. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
No, you're absolutely right. No, but that's a fact. But before we let you go, just shout out to everybody that where they can reach you at, where they can find your music at.
I got the Lone Wolf Project. March 13th. Mm-hmm. They can follow me on Instagram at The Real Z Wayne, THAREALZWAYNE. On Twitter, ZWayne202, ZWAYNE202. Yeah, and I got a lot of videos coming too after the project. Like I'm dropping a video on Friday when the project drops, and another one the week after that, and then a week after that, and so on and so on. So if they tune in, then they gonna be
pump it out. Absolutely, absolutely, definitely. We're looking forward to it for sure.
Facts.
Yeah, make sure y'all call me back.
Oh no, that's a fact. I'm gonna call you back, and when you do your thing, if you come to Miami to see Glock or whoever, hit me up so we can actually take you to the real parts of Miami and not that South Beach stuff. We gotta take you to Miami Gardens, Opelika, Carroll City.
Yeah.
Bet.
For real.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit down there. Cause I'm gonna work with Glock and stuff. That's on my checklist.
That's a fact. Yeah, no, y'all are definitely on the come up, and I'm
Kings
just
of the new school.
really excited to see where y'all about to go. And I'm gonna be like, I was bumping it first.
Yeah.
Don't be claiming him like that. That's a fact.
We've been on there.
It's lit.
It's lit.
Keep an eye out for this man right here. Everyone listening, Z Wayne, because this man is literally I'm not even going to say slowly, but surely. I'm just going to say surely making a name for himself. And it's definitely keep that eye out.
That's a fact.
Definitely.
Thank y'all for tuning in. This is Z89.
What? Go. Damn. Yeah.
Hey, make me a beat, kid. Make me a beat.
Down. What? Yeah. What? Nigga, what? Yeah, they know I keep a stick like a motherfucking whiz. Hockey game on the bitch, got the ice like a blitz. He was trippin'. I'm reloading that bitch, can't get back and I hit. She was stick, so I fucked her and pulled her extend. New Cuban link on my finger, bitch, I'm really pimpin'. That new Glock on my hip, so don't ask why I'm limpin'. How Ibaka went up, that bitch jump like a gym, like Santa. Cut down that young nigga chin in the phantom. Bitch, I get fucked out the hip, say I'm handsome. And I want that pussy, bitch, get on attention. Bitch, I die, I fucked and fuck him, she a dancer. That bitch be twerking for penny. Any hundred, little bitch, I'ma take you to dinner. Keep on talking that shit, we gon' end up at Wendy's. Gucci cold, cause a young nigga cold, bitches win. You a hoe and you know that fuck shit can't offend me.